Hello and welcome to Whole Foods Co-op Kitchen. Today we are going to be making the perfect boiled egg. Now it's springtime, so there's a lot of opportunities for everyone to be having different kinds of boiled eggs. You can have hard-boiled eggs, soft-boiled eggs, something right in the middle. Today, for our purposes, we need hard-boiled eggs. So what you're going to need is a kettle to boil water in, an ice bath, some sort of vessel to dip the eggs into the boiling water and take them out. We're lucky enough to have this pasta insert and we're going to use it. If you don't have one of those, don't worry. You can always use a sieve, a slotted spoon, a spatula. Just be very careful not to burn yourself. And this is definitely with adult supervision. We are using essential everyday eggs. You can find these at Whole Foods Co-op in the refrigerated section. Carefully place the room temperature eggs into the vessel that you're going to be lowering them into the water. It's very important that they are room temperature because of the method we are using. You don't want to affect the water temperature too drastically. So take those out maybe an hour or two before you plan to use them. And gently set them, gently lift up the basket and slowly place it into the water. It's going to want to dance around just a little bit when it first goes in, and then it'll settle. Now that they're in, grab your timer and set it for, we're going for hard boiled, so we're going to say 10 minutes. But if you were looking for a little bit more of a soft boiled, something really gooey, go for about 3 minutes. 5 minutes will get you that classic solid white with a gooey yolk. 7 minutes is going to be a firm white, and the yellow is going to start to firm up a little bit. Now the timer has gone off and the eggs are ready. So we're going to shut the heat off. We're going to open up our ice bath. Very carefully lifting these out just in case they've gained a little bit of altitude. You don't want to smash the shells. And be careful because the handles may be hot. Gently lift them and bring them over to the ice bath and then slowly submerge them. There we are. Now you're going to want to give them just a few seconds, up to a minute or so in here. Get them out of the metal container and get that out of the ice bath so that can settle on a temperature. It usually doesn't take too long to get them cool enough to maneuver by hand. Take them out, gently set them down, and you can also inspect them as you are doing this to make sure that there are no cracks. If there are cracks, it doesn't necessarily mean you want to throw it away, but you want to keep it separate. So if you're going to be coloring them, you're not getting the dye on the inside of the egg. And it looks like we have 12 good eggs. Take this out. We're not going to need that anymore. I like to put the cover on just to make sure nothing else falls inside. We're going to let those sit in here for about 20 minutes to make sure they have stopped cooking and that they have cooled down completely. We'll dry them off. As you can see, we have them lined up here, and then we will package them and put them in the refrigerator until we are ready to use them. Thank you very much for joining us here at Whole Foods Co-op Kitchen for making the perfect hard-boiled egg. Be sure to stop down at the co-op for any of your spring holiday needs, and have a great day.